Good morning, everyone. It's Natalie. I woke up this morning and I came out here and look at my garden hose. I swear to you, this is not on purpose. This is how I left it. I watered some of my plants yesterday. As you can see, it's attached right there. And this is how I left it. Look at that. So let's quickly just look over the garden real quick. Everything's nice and green. I've been just doing maintenance and some seed sowing. Cucumber plant. Instead of starting for seed, I actually just bought one. These are the mustards. India, Florida, India, I think, broadleaf. Cabbages that are regrowing. Collards that are regrowing after harvested. My garlic is still intact, still growing. Excuse the noise, there's some workers in the front yard, and there's a plane overhead. Okay. Celery, looking nice and green. Celery. These are my brassicas that went set seed. They're flowering. My cabbage, that is just amazing. Look at that. I just want to keep it just to look at it. Look how nice. It was creepy at first, but now I like it. There we go. Those are broccoli plants. Those are yellow onions over there. My yellow onions. Look how nice and healthy. And then I have my potatoes. Looking good. Maybe time to heal up on these again. Yeah. Okay. My little bush over there. That blueberry bush, I looked at the little container. It is called powder blue. It was a little tiny bush that I bought a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago. My tomato plants are doing well. Gave them some love yesterday. And I sprayed everything down and saturated the soil on my watermelon container with neem max. You can actually pre-treat your soil before you even see any insects or whatever or pests. You can pre-treat your soil with neem max. I'll show you the bottle once I'm done here. And I saw one of the gardeners on her YouTube channel, and that's what she did. She sowed sugar baby watermelon seeds, and then she treated the soil for any pest. What she did was, fix my flag. What she did was she got the neem oil. The neem max, which is neem oil. It's cold press, pure cold press neem oil. It smells terrible. Just to let you know, it smells terrible. But you can treat your soil with this, and it will kill larvae and eggs before they even, have a chance to get at your plants. You can pre-treat. So you just saturate the soil. That's what I did. But then to retain moisture, I did cover it with some straw. And also, I'm sorry, let's see. Oh, yeah. I think it's a vermiculite. I'm starting to add vermiculite, 50-50 of vermiculite and perlite to my soil. Vermiculite helps retain moisture, and of course, perlite helps with drainage. So do a 50-50 of vermiculite and perlite. That's what I've been doing. It's only going to be in the new tubs because I had the bag of vermiculite, but I hadn't started using it yet. I guess I forgot it was in there. So with these new containers, I have this one here ready to go. Nothing's in there yet. And that's where my sugar baby watermelons are. Okay, we've seen these. This is the sweet corn. This is golden cross bantam. I see about 4 seedlings coming up. So, and over here I have peas. I have the little marble peas, and I have Blue Lake bush beans over here. Over here is more sweet corn. It's a different variety. It is silver and gold sweet corn. Okay. My peppers, the green peppers are here. Bell peppers, sweet bell peppers. Red bell peppers here. I want to say these are orange in the middle. And those 2 little sweet little plants over there that's trying to make it. I'm just going to let them sit there. I'm not ready to give up yet. Those are yellow sweet bell peppers. And then, like I said, there's some orange ones in the middle. I'm just going to let nature take its course. I'm just going to let them grow. See what happens. If it does grow, if it bounces back. But I'm not giving up just yet. One of my celebrity hybrid tomato plants here. Okay. With these determinate, let's see. There we go. You see it? The tomato. There we go. With the determinate tomato bushes here, they're gonna grow a certain size. It's already determined how big they will grow and how many, how long they will produce and fruit. And after that, the bush is finished. So I like that. I might do an indeterminate variety. Because I'm feeling more confident now with my pruning and maintenance. I wanted to start with a determinate because I wasn't familiar with like pruning and tomato bushes and the suckers and all of that. But I think I can get a handle on it. So I might get another variety. My husband wants me to grow cherry tomatoes. He was surprised, like, wait, you don't have cherry tomatoes out there? I'm like, no, I wasn't interested. And he was like, let's do some cherry tomatoes. So I think I'll do that. But as far as getting another indeterminate variety, I think I will. Right, so potatoes here. Let's look at the okra. Crimson spineless. There we go. Someone asked me how many plants I put in each container. Let me show you the whole container so you can see how large it is. The height, the width, or the diameter at the top. So what I do is I sow more than one seed because not all of them are viable. So you may not have a seed that germinates. So I sow more than what's required, and then you can thin them out. So that's what I did here. So there's 4 little plants growing here. Actually more than that. I may be able to start thinning them out now. You keep the one that's the best little seedling. See, over here there's actually 5 coming up. So I can kind of thin that out because I hear that they have a pretty intense root structure. So it might not be a good idea to have so many plants in this small area. So, like I said, excuse that noise. They're working on the street out front. They're working on one of the drainage ditches in the front yard. So I might have to rethink how many grows in one container. I may have to check and see what someone recommends and how many you should grow. I don't know, especially with hearing about the root system being kind of complex and So we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. I'm going to tell you, I filmed a little short with me sowing these watermelon seeds, and honestly, I waited and I didn't see anything. They didn't germinate. So there's a little trick to testing your seeds to see if they are viable before you plant them. So I'm going to start doing that so I won't waste my time and energy. You take the seeds and you put them in a container of water, a little small glass or bowl of water, and if they float, those are not the viable seeds. Those seeds are no good. But the ones that sink, those are the ones that are good seeds. So basically, you get rid of the ones that are not viable, and then you take the others and you can kind of let them dry out, and then you can plant those, and you know that those are the good seeds. So I may start doing that because I was so excited about those bush sugar baby watermelons, and not one germinated. Also, I got to make sure that I watch how deep that I plant sow the seeds, because I want to make sure they're covered in soil. But some seeds, they actually require that you go to like a 1/4 inch, and then you just lightly cover it with a thin layer of soil. So I made sure to do that with these seeds. I forgot to mention, look at this awesome trellis. I got this from Lowe's yesterday. Now, let me show you. I'm not going to disturb it, but right here in the middle, here, and here, right there. So those poles, those stakes that are in the middle, they're long and they go down into the soil. It is the perfect width. I'm going to step back so you can see. Let's see. I'll do it from this side. Let's see. There you go. Look at it. It's the perfect width for this container. Perfect width. So like I said, the two stakes in the middle, they're long and they go down deep into the soil. And then the ones on the ends, they stop. Let me let you see. See, they stop right there. But the ones in the middle, they go all the way down into the soil. This is a trellis for the watermelons. Now, I'm told that they may not need a trellis, but I think they should have one. Most people use a trellis. Some people feel like they don't need one for the bush sugar baby watermelons, but I prefer to have one. I think if the fruit comes out good and heavy and it has they vine out, the tendrils, they vine out like they should, what you do is you start training them around this little trellis so they can grow up. Instead of, I don't think I'll have the room. Plus, I walk around in this area. That's not a good idea to have it on the ground. So, I just wanted to share that. Like I said, I got that at Lowe's. I was going to make one. I was going to make a trellis. I had seen someone do that using chicken wire. I want to say 4x6 chicken wire, and then they used bamboo stakes, and they kind of wove the stakes in the chicken wire in this very shape that you see here. Okay, but I priced chicken wire while I was there. I priced the chicken wire. It's not cheap. And the stakes that they used, let's get one more shot of the heart hose. So cute. The stakes that they used, the bamboo stakes are not these little tiny ones. The bamboo stakes that this person used was the ones that were much more thicker than these that I have here. So I would have had to find the thick bamboo stakes and everything. And see, the cost of all of that, the chicken wire and everything, and then the work I'd have to put in, it just wasn't worth it. So I know I have stuff in my greenhouse that shouldn't be, but right now I'm basically trying to keep it from flying away, because if this little thing is open, the little flap is open, the door is open, and it's a heavy wind, this will go flying. I actually lost some seedlings that way. I brought some seedlings from inside and outside, and I decided to let them stay out on the table for a while, and then uh, put them in the greenhouse. I think it's called hardening off your seedlings. You bring them out. So that's what I did. So I had some seedlings in there, that a bad storm came, and the whole thing just went over. And so right now I do have a little miscellaneous stuff in there, just to just use it. I don't want to not use it, but I do have some seeds in here. Let's see. These are my easy peasy peas. I have, let's see, the Alaska peas. And after, when I'm ready, I'm going to go ahead and these are contender, I think. No, this is the Kitchen King green bean. Kitchen King. And then we have, these are the contender bush beans. The ones that I have in the ground right now, or in the soil, those are bush beans, but they're Blue Lake bush beans. Okay. Now, about the greenhouse. All is not lost with the greenhouse. I watched this wonderful young lady last night, and she showed how she staked hers to the ground. So basically, I'm going to get these stakes. I'm going to put them on, because there's nothing to anchor. Especially, I have a smaller one. Most people have one that's a little bit this bigger than this. And see, they come with these little straps here and here that you can use to anchor them. I'm supposing there's some on the back too. I can't see, it's against the wall. But what she did is she just added stakes here, and then you stake it into the ground. So add stakes. I'm going to stake it into the ground. I'm going to do it on all 4 of the poles, and I'm going to find an area that's good and sunny, because its greenhouse is not being used properly if it's way over here in the shade. It's too shady over there. I need to place it somewhere where it can be in the sun. This is a rain barrel. I'm starting to collect rainwater. I see a lot of people do it. So, hey, comment if I'm doing this correctly, because I don't know if you're supposed to have holes in the top. Okay? So, I'm thinking of figuring out a way where I can put some sort of mesh, where it can kind of filter the rainwater and keeps mosquitoes out, and taking this top off and just putting this mesh top on there. So that's my rainwater. Okay, like I said, I'm just trying this. I just set up this little area. I'm trying to keep grass out, so I just set it up over here next to my little area over here where I have the citronella plants. Hello, sunshine. Okay, so, but now that I see this area may be better for the greenhouse. The greenhouse is not that wide. So I'm wondering if I should stake it and put it right here and move my rain barrel elsewhere. I think I will. That's a good idea. I think I should put it right here and stake it down, and then do the whole river rock thing, like over here. Do the river rocks and some sort of that's a good idea. The trim, I can probably just continue. Just move this and come back out over here, get some more of this edging, and do some more river rocks, and use my stepping stones here, and put the greenhouse right here. So I got to move my and that's a good idea. I need to move it before it gets too heavy, because there's not much in there now. I was able to collect some rainwater from the last heavy rain we had, so that's what's in there now. And I should be able to move it easily because it's not that much in there. So that's what I may work on that today. Just go ahead and put my greenhouse right here. So I've been talking way too long. I just wanted to show you my holes in a quick little garden tour to show you that everything is so pretty and green. And these cabbages that are regrowing, it's amazing. Now these were freshly planted from seeds. These are mustards. And these collards, I had harvested these collards and they're regrowing and they look pretty good. I'm just gonna let it go. Just let it continue to grow. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off now. Like I said, excuse the noise. I hope you've enjoyed my little tour this morning. I will be planning more things, and I'll share that with you as I go. Show you how things work out with my little greenhouse. I'm gonna sign off now and get my day started. Um, so you guys have a blessed day. I hope everything goes well for you, and I hope you to remember to find joy in your journey. Bye, y'all.